Okie dokie, here we go. Shabba-da-doo. Oh, that was a big hot sip. Ouch.
Can't wait to take my big hot sip.
Don't be gross, Kiki.
What?
You're sick.
What?
All right, ready?
Sure.
Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
Well, first it was too loud. Now it's too quiet. Typical woman, never happy with anything. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Kiki, hey there.
Hi.
Hour number 2. Thanks for hanging out or continuing to hang out. If you're just tuning in, there's better options. There's better things to do with your time.
A scolding.
Yeah.
Love a hot
Big
coffee.
hot sip of coffee. I know I did that and I burned a hole in my esophagus, so that's nice. Got that going for me, which is great. Anyway, well, join us. We are streaming. Make sure you find us Facebook, the Plan B Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that for web exclusive content. Get in on the fun. We're going to be hanging out for the next hour or so. We had to adjust a few things this morning because the kiddo is up already, so that's great. She's going to be a real handful at school later. That's fantastic. Anyway, so yeah, get in on the fun. Like I said, join us on all the good stuff we got going on over the next couple hours or so. Right now, though, I do want to take a moment to be serious. Now that we're into it, we're streaming. I wanted to save this, but obviously it is Veterans Day takeover today, and Campbell Ford in Niles partnered with WIRX, and you're going to be hearing this all day long as we celebrate, honor Veterans Day all day today. And we have a lot of great
veteran stories.
Veteran stories. Thank you, Kiki. Yeah, veterans from the area that are sharing their stories, what Veterans Day means to them. And we're honored to be a part of it. Obviously, you and I both have family members that served or are serving, and friends as well.
Yep.
And Veterans Day is it's such an important day. I always like to say, you know, in Memorial Day, very similar. I know Memorial Day, we take time to remember those that paid the ultimate sacrifice. Veterans Day is for those that are still living, still serving.
I'm glad you did the difference. Some people don't know the difference. I think sometimes it's important to, and that's okay.
Right.
That's okay to admit that what's the difference between the two. But that is the difference.
That is, and in the big picture of things, you're still not wrong by saying, thank you to all of our veterans.
Service,
right.
You know.
But Veterans Day, I believe it was first established after World War I, and then it was officially made a holiday in the anyway, it was officially made a holiday to recognize the veterans of World War II and the Korean War, and then obviously it came in to say thank you to all of our veterans out there that served, and just thank you to all of our veterans out there from WIRX and Campbell Ford in Niles. We appreciate it. I wish we could do this every single day. We should do this every single day, but we're glad that we can take time set aside and just say thank you for everything you've done. You continue to do, you know,
and what your families do,
and your families do, right?
Your families are sacrificing as well, so we want to extend the appreciation and thank yous to your families as well.
So happy Veterans Day, and again, keep tuned because we have so many moving veterans stories from the area, and you can hear those throughout the day during our Veterans Day takeover on WIRX along with Campbell Ford in Niles. So thank you to all the veterans out there. I know we have a lot that listen to this station, and we've done so much work with so many of them.
Hot in those uniforms.
It's always nerve-wracking for me when we go to a VFW or any kind of veterans parade, because Kiki just melts when she sees a guy in uniform. And I tell you what, a couple Army uniforms, God forbid it's some guy in a Marine uniform, because I'm toast. I can't compete with that. It's a Marine, for God's sakes. Unbelievable. But yes, so to all of our veterans, thank you. We truly do appreciate it here on WIRX. And keep tuned. More to come on that with our Veterans Day takeover with Campbell Ford. All right. Now that the serious stuff is out of the way, let's go back to being goofy and saying dumb things. It's time for your morning dump. Perfect.
It's your morning dump with Brock and Kiki. Trends, tech, Hollywood, sleaze, and more.
As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777. Or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Oh, hey, I'm Pump It. It's a Pump It. Let's kick it off with this. I know it's just been nonstop election talk, but hey, okay, this is important. In the lead up to the 2024 U.S. presidential election, Pornhub released fascinating insights into how political events impact our porn viewing habits. The report highlights trends showing these significant political events such as debates and campaign news often coincide with noticeable fluctuations in adult content traffic. This reflects users' habits of balancing political engagement with moments of weakness, maybe, I don't know, of horniness, whatever it may be. Notably, search data revealed an uptick in politically themed terms as voters connected election-related stress to related content preferences, blending humor and tension release. So, long story short, in layman's terms,
we are an interesting species.
When politics is on, maybe there's a presidential debate, we're going to Pornhub and we're going White House,
office,
senator,
suits,
naughty Supreme Court justice, whatever it may be.
You guys just look at stuff and you just get horned up.
And too, it doesn't help.
Find something.
I think the ladies are doing it too. You tell me you're not searching like sexy politician man. Yeah,
maybe,
right?
Maybe.
Washington Tower. Right? Is that or Washington Monument?
Sextratary.
There you go. I like it. POTAS. Get it? Like POTUS, but POTAS.
Oh,
that one was kind of a stretch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
interesting.
Yeah. So these insights are part of Pornhub's annual analysis showcasing not only how real-world events seep into digital behavior, but also provide a quirky perspective.
I love that Pornhub is like all about those Google Analytics.
They break down the numbers, and they do it every year.
Just to show how weird and perverted we are. They're like, you guys are really into this.
Yeah, you're not any better.
Thanks. Pornhub, please get rid of your analytics department.
I mean,
we don't want to know the numbers.
Like, yeah, exactly. Let's just keep it, behind closed doors, okay? Like, we all know. We don't need to see hard data, numbers that we can't argue with on top of that. We get it. We're awful, disgusting people. Don't show us the facts, all right? Like, we just know. Let us do it in the dark, in our bathroom, hunched over, with our toes locked, and just let us.
No, we didn't need the visual.
I will say one that it really stands out in my mind, and maybe you remember this. Okay. Remember Who's Nailin' Palin? Do you remember that?
I do.
Lisa Ann did a wonderful interpretation of Sarah Palin, and honestly brought America and Russia together. They came together. I get what you're saying. And we fixed the divide between Russia. I think that's what we need more of. I think that's what we need. Maybe Pornhub's the secret. Maybe the Pornhub numbers and what we do is the secret to so now people that vote red understand that, look, they're whacking it to the same things that the people that vote blue. And you know what? So. Libertarians are getting off to the same things. I think we need to look at this.
I don't know.
I think we need to all get in a room together, throw it on the big screen.
That's called an orgy.
If an orgy is going to bring this country together, then an orgy we need to have, all right? Red and blue coming together. Figuratively and literally, whatever it may be. So you're all a bunch of perverts. Let's see.
I'm going to sneeze.
Are you going to sneeze? No, you're not.
Oh, that's the worst. Let me have it.
You got blue ball. You got blue nosed.
I got blue nosed.
This is fun. Restaurants are struggling, and now they're combining. The first hybrid Applebee's and IHOP will open early next year in Texas. Each restaurant will have its own side, but they'll share a kitchen.
Okay.
And the company that owns both chains is being bluntly honest about it. They said that these joint restaurants aren't meant to appeal to customers. They're just meant to save money. So pancakes with a side of riblets at your IHOP Applebee's. Yeah. Now, I had a little fun with this because why don't we take a look at some other fantastic combinations? Because what are you going to call this IHOP Applebee's? Apple Hop?
Apple Hop?
IB's? So I took it upon myself to find some more exciting combination chain restaurant names. So what about this? Cracker Barrel and Chili's. Crackers Chili Barrel?
Crackers Chili Barrel.
What about Chili's and Dairy Queen? Chili Queen. I like that one.
Okay.
Let's go grab a bite at the Chili Queen.
Chili Queen.
Hardee's and Panda Express. Hard Panda.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Hard Panda?
I don't think that's appropriate.
No? What about Taco Bell and Olive Garden? Taco Garden.
Oh, yeah, that fits.
Taco Garden?
Taco
I like that one. Applebee's and Arby's. Arplebee's?
Applebee's. Applebee's
and Arby's. Arplebee's. I would like to go to that just so I can say we're going to Arplebee's.
Arplebee's.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Wingstop and Hard Rock Cafe. Hard Stop Cafe.
Hard Stop.
That actually kind of sounds like
it.
a male strip club. Hard Stop Cafe. Right?
You're gonna have a hard stop here.
You and the ladies over at the Hard Stop Cafe. A few more. Little Caesars and Hooters. Little Hooters. All right.
Hooters. Oh no.
Not my favorite place.
But that changes the whole demographic there.
Now it's more about the asses.
Hooters.
Yeah, it's look, God didn't bless them with the chest, gave them the big ass though. So Little Hooters. Buffalo Wild Wings and Hooters. Wild Hooters. Now that sounds fun.
That's a little crazy.
Let's go to Wild Hooters.
Mm-hmm.
Get some wings and some beer.
Screw Little Hooters.
Yeah.
We're going to Wild Hooters.
Again, Little Hooters for the ass men. Wild Hooters, you don't know what you're gonna get. All right, it's wild in there. One more for you. Again, this is for chain restaurants that are combining to save money. Five Guys and BJ's Restaurant.
Oh no!
I don't even know if I need to say.
BJ's.
Look, I'm just spitballing here, all right?
Okay.
I tell you what, that would have a line out the door, and then a bunch of disappointed people coming.
Yeah.
This isn't at all what I thought it was going to be.
Nope.
This is false advertising,
Happy
man.
endings.
Unbelievable. So there you go. Keep an eye out for all of these combined chain restaurants in the future. The economy's tough. The economy's
tough
right now.
TGI Fridays. Who are they going to combine with? They need help. Someone partner with them.
TGI, because you got to thank God it's
TGI. What? Fridays could be with it reminds me of like an Applebee's, a Chili's, right? So
TGI, but it's got to be funny. TGI. What's a good one?
Thursdays?
No, there's no Thursday restaurants. What? TGI Denny's. Thank God it's Denny's.
Thank God.
Said Denny's. No one ever, except for a drunk person at 2 a.m. TGI Denny's. TGI Waffle.
IHOP was always my go-to. Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake's always good with their little thin fries. What can we do with
TGI Steak?
No.
TGI Shake.
No, we should end with 5 BJs.
Okay,
this is what we should end with.
Let's go back to 5 BJs.
Let's go back there. All right, there you go. That is your morning dump. We'll be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show.
The Morning Dump, brought to you by Pump That Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them today, 269-445-7777, or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
Hi, Jenny from Big Deals, announcing that shopping locally at your Big Deal store just got easier.
All right, good morning,
buying a gift
everyone.
certificate and having it
there we go. Good morning, Facebook user. Michael, good morning.
I don't
good morning,
know why
Trevor.
yours does that.
I think it's probably just lagging is what it is. So obviously we'll get right into sports here. So hold on. Good morning.
Oh, that's so funny.
Blessed Veterans Day. Agreed.
That was me. Connor said one of your guys' phones dinged and made every one of your listeners look at their phone.
That was yours because
that was mine.
Like a psycho, you have yours not on silent
I know.
mode.
I usually do.
What a nut bar. Let's see. Good morning. Enjoy your day as well. Thanks to all the veterans out there. Oh, Michael said Veterans Day started as Armistice Day, commemorating the armistice on November. Yeah, that's the end of right. It was when World War I ended, if I'm not mistaken. Chili Hooters. That's another good one, Michael.
Chili Hooters.
Hi, Steve. Good morning.
That's a great one.
TGI Tuesdays. Oh, yeah, it's Tuesdays. Ruby Tuesdays.
Ruby
Tuesdays. There we go.
Wow,
good one.
So bad at this.
Shakin' Hooters. Hooters and no, a Steak and Hooters. There you go. No, because it's Shake and Steak, isn't it? But do you have no Steak and Shake?
Steak and Shake?
Steak and Shake? God, I don't even know. Jesus. My brain is shaking right now. All right. We got sports. Are you ready? Oh, I do need to share a screen. We'll see how this goes. I hope this doesn't mess up my... There we Okay, here we go.
Towing and recovery, your knight in shining armor is just a call away. Jeff's Towing. They're on their way.
The Plan B Morning Show. Rock 107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
All righty. Good morning. Welcome to it. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock, Kiki.
Hello.
Hello. Don't forget, we are streaming. Make sure you join us. We'll be hanging out for the next, half hour or so, give or take.
However long we feel.
Plus or minus. Oh, that was so hot. I got this in this thermos. It's not breathing, so my coffee is just scalding. It's actually a good temperature to be in, but I don't know if this is going to hold. Sorry, I'm dinking around over there. Hey, should we do sports? I think we should, because it was a big weekend.
I love sports.
You love sports. This is Kiki's favorite segment where I drone on and on about football.
Plan B Morning Show Sports with Brock and Kiki.
Okay, obviously we are going to talk football, and I'm going to rant about the Chiefs getting I think something's going on with the Chiefs. But let's start with some men's college basketball. Yesterday, Wake Forest beat Michigan 72-7. Tonight, Buffalo taking on Notre Dame at 7. Western Michigan at Butler. Central Michigan taking on number 18 Marquette at 9. Women's college basketball, number 6 Notre Dame beat Purdue 102-58. Good Lord, Purdue. Hi, gorgeous. How are you? Hey, can Daddy finish? I love you. Can I finish my show and then I'll catch up with you? Does that sound okay?
Nope, don't come over here.
No.
Go straight out.
Go watch cartoons and have some more chocolate milk.
Okay.
I love you. That was so sad. I just told my.
No. I'm all done with it.
You're all done with your chocolate milk?
Okay.
Can you go hang out with Grandma? I promise. Don't look so sad. I'll see you in 2 seconds, baby. Okay.
She's not sad.
Okay.
Jeez.
Daddy just needs to finish.
Give her
real
some
quick.
credit.
What?
Okay.
Honey, I gotta finish the show. I will see you in give me 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, I love you. Mwah.
Well, this time I don't leave because I won't be in front of this.
Okay. You
By
can
the
be
way,
there.
she said that she wants her own microphone in her own seat, in her own table,
Okay, we'll do that.
in the studio.
Okay. You hang out there. Daddy's gonna finish. Okay. I love you. Stay right there.
Which I don't know if we should do that.
What? Oh,
She wants her own area. She wants her own studio.
we'll get something for it. Okay, so where was I at? Yeah, women's basketball, number 6 Notre Dame beat Purdue 102-58. Texas A&M beat Western Michigan 86-38. Today, women's basketball, college basketball, Eastern Michigan at Michigan State. Big sister, little sister, 6:30 p.m. Hockey action last night. The Blackhawks beat the Wild 2-1 in overtime. Let's see. There's some basketball, NBA action. No one's playing defense right now, so who cares? I'm not even going to talk about that. Let's talk football. All right, the big stuff. Some crazy games going on. Baltimore, that was last week Thursday, so that doesn't matter. Carolina beat the Giants 20-17 in overtime. The battle of the who cares. Minnesota barely beat Jacksonville 12-7. Upset about that one. That's an NFC North team that got another win. New Orleans beat Atlanta 20-17. Pittsburgh edged out Washington in a close one, 28-27. San Francisco beat Tampa Bay 23-20. Chargers beat Tennessee 27-17. Arizona over the Jets. Good Lord, the Jets are just 31-6.
Who's the leader of the Jets? Who's the leader of the Jets?
All right, Riley said she is. Honestly, that makes sense. That makes sense.
She's better than the other
You're
guy.
the leader. Philadelphia, you are. Hold on a sec, honey. Hold on a sec.
Oh my gosh, what is happening?
Philadelphia beat Dallas 34-6. Obviously, Green Bay, Seattle, Cleveland, Las Vegas had a bye. Let's talk about some other local games. I won't drone on about this, but the Patriots beat the Bears 19-3. The Bears continuing to crumble in front of us. Everyone was so excited. Caleb Williams, they're struggling, man. They're struggling. And I just look. The Bears, I think you sowed your own poison on this one because you were so I guess I could say confident, but I'm going to say cocky going into this season. You got Caleb Williams. I get it. He's a talented young man, but you made it sound like the second coming of Christ. And you got to give it time. And unfortunately, it's collapsing on all ends. Defense, offense, I don't know what's going on.
Buckling under the pressure? Is that what's happening?
I don't know if it's a coaching problem, if it's just a Bears mentality. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Again, as a Packers fan, I love it. Like, I'm happy about that because you know what? We already got the Lions that are good, very good, and the Vikings are actually doing a great job. So I didn't want the Lions, the Vikings, and the Bears all being good as a Packers fan, and we're struggling too. Jordan Love has had an injured knee. Right. He's had a groin pull. I don't. We're getting by, all right, but it's not good. And we got the Bears coming up this weekend. Yeah. So it's a Bears game and an NFC North matchup. So if the Bears are struggling, I'm happy as a Packers fan. So we'll leave it at that. I won't beat up on the Bears any more than they have already. Colts got beat out by the Bills. They're 30-20. I mean, it's the Bills. They put up a good game against the Bills, but Josh Allen, the Bills, they're a tough team. Let's talk about the Lions game. Close one there. Jake Bates made a 52-yard field goal as time expired, and the Detroit Lions overcame a career-high 5 interceptions by Jared Goff. 5. Was he confused by the color of the jerseys or what happened? Do I throw it to those guys? No, Jared, you don't. But luckily they rallied, beat the Texans. The Lions improved to 8-1 for the first time since 1954, pre-Super Bowl era.
I just have to say it again. What is up with the Texans uniforms? I thought we were watching college football yesterday.
You mentioned that.
Not joking.
Yeah.
They look weird.
Yeah. It was different.
Red, yeah.
Very shiny helmet.
Yeah, I couldn't even see the logo.
The logo.
The logo was nowhere to be found.
I made the comment where I said they look like the South Carolina Gamecocks. It was that same color, that same red, and it did look very collegey. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I didn't know what team they were playing until I saw it on the screen.
Yeah. Yep.
Very confusing.
And Texans, DJ Stroud, talented young man, struggling a little bit. They're not really closing. They're not finishing what they need to do. But anyway, Goff he's had crazy stats going into it. Well, I'll say he's had good stats going into it, but not his game. And thank God for defense and a rally at the end. That they were able to get that one with a walk-off field goal. The Lions became the first team to win when throwing 5 or more interceptions since Atlanta beat Arizona 23-19 in 2012 when Matt Ryan was picked off 5 times. So not definitely a stat you want to have. Right. But hey, Lions got to win 8-1, first time since 1954. So nice job, Lions, for Lions fans out there. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I was rooting for the Texans the whole time. And unfortunately, they just couldn't close, and we're able to offset that. Let's talk about the Kansas City Chiefs game. Denver, Kansas City. Denver controlling the game. Kansas really not looking that great. Mahomes, does he have a sore foot or is he just faking it to make headlines? Because he ran onto that field dead sprint without a hitch in his giddy up or a limp at all after they blocked the field goal. That the game-winning field goal for Denver. All right, it was 13-14. Or no, wait, what was it? No, it was 16-14.
Yeah,
Denver.
He rolled his ankle.
He rolled his ankle. It's not the way he didn't roll his ankle. He's doing it for headlines because the way he ran out onto that field, he didn't have a hobble at all. Anyway,
sorry, it's so tough.
It was 14-16. Denver could have had a walk-off field goal, beat them 17-16. Of course, the script wouldn't have it. All right. Kansas City needs to keep their perfect season going, all right? We got to have it. So, of course, Kansas City blocks it. Now, if you are on the stream, I am going to share something. You know what? This video is probably going to get brought down because I don't have the rights to this, but I'm going to show. Now, it might be kind of hard to see, but go on the stream, and I'm going to show you what I noticed in this blocked field goal. And I want you to watch, all right, number 54, I believe. He is the left guard. Anyway, he's second to the end. All right. So if you look at, you got the guy and then you got number 54. I want you to watch him. And again, this is on the stream, Kiki. I want you to watch close. Okay. I'm going to play it. Watch him just get shoved over. Did you see that?
Sorry, I have a delay.
Okay, now watch. So just the left-hand side of the dude, number 54 for Denver doesn't even look like he put up a fight. So I think he got fed something into his headphones.
Told him to not do
his helmet
anything?
said, "Hey, let them." Dude, they blew past him like he was a little league lineman. Watch.
Well,
Look at him. He falls down. He just falls down. And his guy is the one that ends up blocking it. The guy that he is supposed to be blocking on this field goal literally gets through like he's running over an elementary school.
Weird, yeah.
Watch him fall down. I know you're on a delay, but just as it plays back again, I'll play it one more time because the NFL's probably going to ding me for this and won't. I mean, he falls over. He just.
Yeah, you're playing too long. I don't know. You don't know that. He probably got his legs clipped.
No, he fell over because he got fed a script, and they said, "Hey, buddy."
I just can't believe that we're this good.
You're not. You almost lost to Denver by an extra point. So
we're terrible. No, listen, we're terrible at playing. We play at the level the team's at. If they're terrible, we're gonna play terrible because we don't try.
Number 54 for Denver.
Kick it in gear last minute with some crazy throws or some crazy plays to
number
win the
54
game.
For Denver. You need to take a dive so they can block this field goal.
This is a typical Chiefs play.
The script, I know today didn't work, but the script says that Kansas City needs to win this one with a unlikely.
We're closers.
You know how rare blocked field goals are? It's not something. Missed field goals are a big thing.
It happens. It does happen. You're acting like it's a unicorn. It happens.
Not very much.
Not often, but it happens often enough.
Because it's super hard to do. No, it does not happen enough. It does not happen enough.
Okay, let's look at the stats.
All right, look at the stats. Okay.
How many blocked field goals?
You should do percentage of block.
NFL in 2024. How often are they blocked? There was 19 blocked field goals and 8 blocked extra points in 2023.
That's it.
I know, but that's a lot. I'm saying that it doesn't happen all the time, but 19.
And you know how many times they kick?
I know, I get that, but that's one time.
Listen to this Chiefs fan.
That's one time out of 19 that this whole season's gonna have.
Listen to this Chiefs fan try and justify the fact that the Illuminati, all right, is rigging football.
You're acting like there's one out of the whole season. There's 19 blocked field goals.
You're not looking at this
8 blocked extra points.
Percentage of blocked field goals. That's what you got to look at because of blocked field goals. Yeah.
Wow.
Look at this. Okay. Field goal attempts were blocked an overall rate of 2.1%. 2. That's little tiny itsy bitsy numbers.
So it's still a
typically
pretty known
according
thing.
to recent NFL data, the percentage of blocked field goals is considered very low, typically falling around less than 1%.
It's low, but it still happens.
It happens for the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course it does.
You're acting like we block a field goal every game.
No, only when you need to fill the script out right.
Take one of those percentages.
You know what? The Chiefs are playing WWE wrestling, all right? There's a script. There's a clear winner. Like, how do these teams go into play?
You're not one for a conspiracy theorist,
I'm getting in on it.
You're in on this.
There is no reason
concerning.
the Chiefs should be not. And then you watch that tape and 54 for Denver. I mean, this is a professional lineman, and he just he falls over like a fat kid. Unbelievable. Man. It's rigged. I'm telling you, folks. Go and watch that, and watch number 54 for the Denver Broncos. He crumbles like a sack of potatoes. He's a professional athlete. Unbelievable.
Well, go Chiefs.
It's 9-0. You know what? Too. You know what bothers me. You know what bothers me too is seeing all my friends from Springfield that have their brand new Chiefs gear. You know why they got brand new Chiefs gear? Because they just became fans over the last 5 years. No one there cared about the Chiefs. They were rooting for the Rams in St. Louis, and now the Chiefs are good. And you got all these women up there with their bright red lipstick. Oh, I love the Chiefs. I'm such a Chiefs fan. You don't know nothing. You don't know. All you do is love going there with your little form-fitting Chiefs jerseys.
We look good in red.
There's Taylor up there. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. All right.
The Chiefs are making a lot of money right now.
I swear to God, I will burn Arrowhead to the ground. This is ridiculous.
It's a good place to be.
You shut your mouth.
Arrowhead.
You shut your bright red whore mouth, okay?
I wish I wore red right now.
You didn't even know they won yesterday. You're like, oh, the Chiefs played.
I told you. You asked me where they. I'll be there at the Super Bowl.
I hate you so much.
No, I did. I watched the highlights. I have the app on my phone.
I hate you so
much. I just choose.
I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna get it on your
with my kid. Then sit there and watch football.
I'm gonna go on your phone and I'm gonna delete it. I'm gonna delete that app. I hate you so much. Rigged. Anyway, all right, there you go.
Oh, wait.
What?
We are crushing it on our sleeper. Sorry, fantasy. A team that
I
we
don't care.
share.
I don't care.
A team we both love.
I don't care.
We both love and share.
No.
Literally, we scored 203 points.
Well, that's because Jamar Chase got us.
Huge. Yeah, but also we had K Hunt from KC. He scored us 29 points. C Ridley from Tennessee, 30 points. And then, Jay Chase, 75 points. I mean, we crushed it.
Man, that's crazy. That is big numbers. That is
it's really big numbers. We beat our opponent more than 100 points.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
awesome.
We're
well, do they have anybody for Monday Night Football that plays tonight? I mean, not that they're going to catch. There's no way they're going to catch us, though.
Yeah, they do.
There's no way they're going to catch us, even if they have a couple players.
Nakua?
Perfect.
P. Nakua?
Perfect.
He's a wide receiver from Lawrence, LA Rams.
He's from La. He plays for La.
LA Rams.
You got it. You got it. Yep.
Oh, he does have C Cup with a K.
Oh, Cooper Cup.
A C Cup? That's unfortunate.
C Cup, that's pretty big.
He's also from LAR.
Yeah, Cooper Cup.
Okay.
Hell of a receiver. Well, unless they both score, 50-odd points, which I don't see that happening. I think we'll be okay.
C-Cup.
Yep. Anyway. Good.
So funny. Yeah.
Good job on that. Good job on that, though.
Thank you.
I still hate you and your Chiefs. They're the worst.
Yeah.
That's your sports. We'll be back with more. It's the Plan B Morning Show.
The Plan B Morning Show. Keep the dream alive, people.
Seriously, everyone go watch that, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Watch him just fall down. Facebook user said, I think you're correct, Brock. I don't know who that is, but I agree with him.
I don't know who is.
I just said, I think you're correct, Brock. Everyone loves the Chiefs because of Taylor.
Brad,
no other reason.
Brad Michael Gardner said everyone loves the Chiefs.
Overrated
Taylor,
team.
no
Very nice.
Reason.
Very nice. I love it.
First of all,
yeah, and Michael, everyone,
and
miraculously the kicker kicked it.
Taylor Swift.
I will give you credit. You are a Chiefs fan.
I'm a legit Chiefs fan.
Even though Kansas City is barely in Missouri. It's
I had a reversible Chiefs jacket and I still have it to this day, with Chiefs players from the 90s who signed it.
Like I said, you're actually, I will, as much as I love Raz and you and the women out there, but it's a little aggravating when I'm on my Facebook and I see all of these women that are like, oh my God, we're undefeated. It's I have it's tons ridiculous.
Of friends who they love the experience and the culture of being a fan, right? They're not actually watching the game. They're getting decked out in red and they look cute as hell. And they're going to the games and they're tailgating and they're getting drunk and they're just having fun.
See, now me, I prefer a nice, thick, hearty northern woman that's eating a bucket of cheese curds in overalls, all right, and no makeup on, and is chanting "Go Pack, go!" All right, is she a little thick? Yeah, she is to get through the winters.
I want to go to a Packers game, and I want to dress in red, and I want to wear a cheese grater.
If you want to die, I'll leave you.
I wear a cheese hat.
I will leave you at the stadium. I will leave you there to fend for yourself. Actually, no, that'll be fine because you know what? Chiefs or Packers fans are super nice. We're Midwesterners.
I know.
Unlike you jerk Kansas City fans.
We're also very nice.
No, you guys are a bunch of jerks.
Nope.
Ridiculous. I think this is working. I don't know. I feel like it's going to fall, though. Hit me right in the face. All right. Oh, we got to get to topic of the day. You ready for that?
Yep.
Oh, hey, Lou. I know. I don't know why this is doing that. It's I got a little error
on my
thing.
end. It doesn't even show all the comments, so that's why I don't read them anymore because I can't even see them.
Yeah, might need to do another reboot like we did before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's something you don't realize is weird until you really think about it?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
hello.
107 WIRX. Everything that rocks.
All righty, good morning. Brock, Kiki, welcome to it.
Good morning.
Don't forget, we are streaming. Go find us. We're on Facebook, the Plan B Show YouTube page. Get in on the fun.
It's Monday.
I know. Yuck.
Nothing recharges you for the work week, like 48 hours of cleaning the house and weekends. We just need 3. We need 3 days.
Yeah. I know we've been saying
the whole week
saying that forever.
Cleaning house, doing laundry,
doing work,
catching
stuff,
up on all the chores and grocery shopping. And it's Monday. It's like, where was my rest?
Knowing you though,
where was my rest?
As a woman, you would find something to fill up that extra day. You'd be like, oh, good, there's another day to do something not fun.
Yeah, but then I could spread it out.
That just seems like you're making my torture longer. That's all it is.
Oh, okay.
That's all it is.
No, I would do a lazy day.
Yeah, one lazy day.
One lazy day. Two chore days.
All right, that's fine. That's fair. Well, let's keep working on it. See what we can do. Or you know what we need to do? Just not work at all. There's a good idea. Who needs money?
Who needs money?
We'll live in the woods. All right, why don't we get to it? It's time for your topic of the day. I like this one. It's kind of a thinker.
Mm-hmm.
What's something you don't realize is weird until you really think about it? Like, when you think about that, it is weird. Like it's weird.
Me or you?
Well,
Who's weirder? Me?
Probably. Oh, you're weird. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Probably me. It's something you don't realize is weird until you really think about it.
You, yeah.
Me.
You are a weird person.
Sometimes a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's some good answers on here. What would you say?
I was trying to think about this one. Like, I get into this a lot. And I don't know if it's a good answer. I just I think talking, and we don't think about it because we just do it, right? But if you really break it down, like, it's super weird and crazy. Then, like, I'm making my brain, right? Yeah. If you look at the whole thing, my brain knows all this stuff.
Making sounds.
It's sending signals down to this and this. And I'm talking, right? And stuff is coming out. Even like right now, I'm starting to trip out a little bit when you think about it. It's making noises. Muscles are moving.
He's tripping out, man.
And sound is coming out, right? And it's going to you, into your ears, which is then tickling bones, and it's
Science trips you out.
And then it regulates, and it's
I know, firing
light faster than that.
Well, yours isn't firing as quickly as others.
Really?
You should get that.
You're the dumb one.
You should get that checked out.
And we understand, and we have a language. We understand each other. We're able to get a message across.
I think other languages, obviously, ours feels normal, right? English feels normal. But you listen to some other languages, and you're like, how are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
How does that even make sense?
Right.
A lot of them sound like they're just making sounds, right? That doesn't even sound, because sometimes they're speaking so fast. So I would say languages. Other languages for me.
And we don't think about it because
weird when you really think about it. You're like, God, that is a weird language.
Yeah, and it's weird to us.
How are you making those sounds?
Right. It's weird to us, but it's normal to them. Vice versa. They hear us and we sound like we're talking gibberish. Yeah, that's a good one. And add on this one. You know what is weird to think about? Accents.
People say that all the time.
That's weird.
Your accent is so if you go into a different country.
But even in our country,
so weird.
I go a certain way south and all of a sudden there's a drawl. You're saying things like y'all and yuns. We're in the same country, for God's sakes. Yeah. But especially overseas or in Europe. I mean, in different boroughs that are right next to each other. Anyway, I'm freaking out, man.
I like Nick's professional wrestling. Tens of thousands of people come from all over the world each week to see jack dudes and ladies come down to entrance music to do stunts.
That's a good one. Well,
it's so true.
Okay, how about not just how about sports, professional sports? And the fact that we spend a lot of our time watching other adults play a game and we get super passionate about it. Like, it doesn't make sense, my unwavering
it kind of goes with the celebrity obsession.
Yeah,
people who are really into celebrities who are, I'm sorry, but I don't think you're any different if you're really into a team. It's no different. It's a team versus an individual. They're both
different.
Doing things.
No.
It depends on what you're into. What if someone if someone's hobby is fashion, right? Then they might obsess over Kim Kardashian or somebody.
Here's my only problem with that. Right.
If someone's into sports, they're gonna obsess with a team rather, or an athlete. What's the difference? They're celebrities too.
Here's the thing, though, is that an athletic person is Patrick Mahomes,
right,
is doing athletic feats. Kim Kardashian has a fat ass. I guess I
get that, but someone's hobbies or what they're into, you can't judge that. They're still celebrities. They're still celebrities. You guys,
I'm gonna judge.
Yeah,
it.
But someone who's not into sports thinks it's weird that you guys are so obsessed with athletes or teams.
But they're doing stuff though, like they're
that's your opinion.
They're physical, impressive physical specimens doing amazing things.
That's
all right,
your opinion.
You got Jamar Chase doing a one-handed grab in the end zone,
for sure.
And then you got Khloe Kardashian going.
I know Kardashian is a bad example.
Horrible example.
Bad example.
There's a few that I would agree with you on that one. Movies are kind of weird too when you really think about it. We watch people on screen, even though we know they're acting, we get emotionally invested in characters.
Books for me.
And books, that's another weird thing too.
You sit there and you're trying to get to the end, right? You're trying to figure out how this ends and how you're speeding through a book to get to the end.
Right.
But why? Because when we get to the end, I'm just nothing but sad.
Yeah.
Because I miss the characters.
Yeah.
I miss the storyline.
Well, and reading itself is trippy too. You're sitting there reading words on a page and then hallucinating in your brain. Basically, when you think about it, you're imagining it while you're reading, right? You're creating this scene in your brain after you're reading words on a paper. It's a story that someone else wrote, and if it's a make-believe story, someone else thought.
Life is weird.
It's weird.
Just living is weird.
I just thought of another one. Public restrooms.
Yes, I was going to say that's actually.
Is that an answer on here?
Yeah, Bruce said going to the bathroom and a toilet in general. But someone
Scott said public.
Public bathrooms.
Yep.
We share it with multiple strangers at any given time, but at home we lock ourselves in alone for as long as possible.
Right. The fact that we have public places for that, wild. And I know we need it obviously because we have, but it's super weird when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like
we have just stalls.
This very gross private thing that we have,
doing it together.
But if we're in public, we're like, all right, hey, that guy just put his ass on that seat. I think I need to do the same.
The worst is
going a warm toilet seat.
Well, yeah, that too.
That's not at your house.
Yeah.
The only thing worse than a freezing cold toilet seat is a warm toilet seat in my mind.
Yeah, and in stalls at any sort of drinking event, a sporting event.
Oh yeah.
Hartford Speedway.
Yeah.
A concert.
Yeah.
Right? That's a lot of people.
Any stadium. Yep.
And and there's a lot of them.
That's
you're
why
all going to the bathroom at the same time.
Men, it's easier because usually it's just a trough or something, so it's not as bad. Yeah. You women have to hover. I think that's why you go two by two so you can hold on the other one hand so they can just lean backwards.
Yeah.
And you prop them up so they don't have to sit on the toilet. Yep.
I'm not saying that they're gross. I'm just saying we're like there's literally like 20 people in the stalls just using the restroom at the same time.
At the same time, right?
It's weird.
Yep.
If you think about it.
Jay said anal beads. I mean, I won't dig into that one, but I get you.
That is not on here.
That's on there. That's Jay. He said that.
Okay.
So I mean, you're not wrong. Let's see. Matt said everything on earth is already here, meaning everything comes from something else. Every ingredient for everything is already here. Yeah, you can't create or destroy matter, I guess, if that's what you're getting into. Yeah, space is really weird. I don't think anyone doesn't think.
Is super weird.
I don't think anyone doesn't
make
think
sense.
But it's just so out there that we don't think about it a lot. So when you really break,
how far it is.
Yep. Well, the vastness of space, weird.
So crazy.
Corey said needing a bag after a few drinks. It's not weird at all. It makes a lot of sense. John had a good one. Something that's weird. You didn't realize was weird until you think about it. People's names.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the sound I'm gonna make to get your attention.
To identify you.
Yeah. And so I heard that.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
Kevin said the way that weird is spelled is weird.
Yeah. Did I spell it wrong though? I always get the I-E, the E-R.
I before E. Wait. I before E except after C.
Weird.
Isn't that right? Isn't that the whole thing?
Yeah. How is it? I.
Well, you spelled it correctly.
I think
W-E-I-R-D.
I think spelling is weird when you think about it. I mean, silent letters. Why? Here's something to think about. The alphabet doesn't need to be in any specific order.
Mm-hmm.
We just all decided that A, B, C, D was like some person put it in that order and we just left it.
Yep.
You could do OMTRSUVWZ.
Well, they've changed the cadence of it now.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm never singing it that way.
I like Robert's. Cashiers commenting on my purchases. And then Kevin responded saying, well, duct tape, rope, and a new shovel is kind of suspicious.
That's hilarious. So what are you doing? Project? I have a project. What are you talking about?
Doing some landscaping.
David said the Lions being in first place in the NFC.
Are they really?
Yep.
They are in first place?
They are in first place. Yep. In the NFC. And, of course,
Over
the Chiefs are, yeah. Shut your mouth.
The Lions are
and the Chiefs are because it's rigged. It's rigged.
That's
some
what
good ones.
Jealous people say.
Kind of freaking out a little bit.
Why?
Because
everything's so weird.
Everything's so weird when you really break it down.
Okay.
It's so weird. Anything else? You got any other weird ones?
Mark says Joe Buck. He's kind of weird.
Who are you, Joe Buck? What is it? Joe Buck, how did you come to be?
Is he real?
How did you come to be, Joe Buck? This was a Reddit. Let me see if there's some on Reddit as we wrap up this conversation. Let's see if there's anything else that is notable about talking. Clapping. Oh, yeah, that was from, clapping.
Yeah.
Like we do.
We're all in agreement that clapping is.
And you know what's funny is you can do it sarcastically as well. Like you can do a sarcastic clap or, an excited, a slow clap, golf clap. Yeah, clap. We high five ourselves to show approval of something. Or I guess if it's sarcastic, disapproval. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What else? Laughter. That's kind of weird when you think about it.
You make this abrupt noise.
And also, too, it's
the happiest noise you could make.
That's the noise. And that's just in us. We just are born. I mean, babies laugh. So it's just, that's our evolutionary response to show that we find something humorous. We enjoyed it. What?
What? It's kind of creepy.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah. And screaming, I guess, is also a predisposed condition, right? Is that how you say it? Anyway, like I
like when a guy has a really high pitched scream.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
That is kind of weird. Gary, was that you? No, it wasn't. Pets are kind of weird when you think about it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you brought that up. Yeah. Sometimes I look at an animal and I'm like, this animal could rip our faces off at any moment. And we're just over here petting it in our lap.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big deal that we don't have this, like, at one point, wild animal.
Yeah.
And we domesticated it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Think about dogs.
We have animals in our houses.
Well, think about dogs pets. Came from wolves. And at one point, we're like, hey, wolf, come with us.
Yeah.
And then we turned it into a Shih Tzu. Like, I mean, what?
I know.
Like a Chihuahua
is
a descendant of a wolf.
Yeah.
And we just have it in our house.
But having like a dog, like a loyal dog that like worships you.
Yep.
And like loves you and you can call it and kind of control it.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's wild.
That's wild. And a cat too. Like we have animals in our house.
Yeah, well, you ain't contrling no cat.
No,
that
that's
cat
true.
Does what it wants.
That cat just comes.
But the fact that you gave it a home.
Yeah.
When it will kill you in your sleep at any moment.
Yeah. And then eat its fancy feast.
Eat its fancy
on
feast
your dead body.
And not care at all.
No, not one. It won't even bat an eye.
Nope.
I like this. Well, this is weird, man. I'm going to keep this one. I think this is fun because we can really get deep inside of our brains, man. All right. Well, we're going to getting weird with it, man. All right. We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around.
More of the Plan B Morning Show next.
Hey there. It's Johnny.
All right. Let's see. Football, the name is weird because truly only two players are supposed to touch the ball with their feet. Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else? Did we miss it? Well, thanks, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. Obviously, keep her tuned. We're still going to be on air until 10. So I'd love to hang out with you there some more. And also, like we mentioned, happy Veterans Day.
Yes.
To all of our veterans out there, doing what you do, amazing men and women serving this country. We truly do appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Campbell Ford and WIRX bringing you our Veterans Day takeover. So listen for that. There's maybe you'll hear someone you know, a veteran that you know is on there. We're sharing veteran stories all day, and man, it's great. So happy Veterans Day. Thanks everyone. Thank you, veterans, and we will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
And keep listening. Keep listening.